Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here, Midday Money. It's Sunday the 14th. Welcome on into the show. A little after 12. I apologize for that. All right, let's go. No late show last night. Went to a party. Got home late. That's what happens. Turns crazy. There's a Super Mario Brothers a cupcake cake and a crazy Drake and Josh cake and some tequila. It was a fun time. Anyway, listen, let's waste no time here. We'll do a quick little recap. A minute in. Let's go. 3-4 yesterday in the video. Yankees sweep. Detroit gets swept. That is 0-2. White Sox go down. San Fran winner. Atlanta run line loser. 3-4. We dropped a couple units. 28 and 25 plus $2. No player props. Now is that no NBA, no NHL, none of that stuff. I go. Hold on one second. Crazy knocking behind me, but it was nothing. I thought one of the kids were walking in. Not like I don't do a show every day. I do go 1-2. KC under, Reds under, Baltimore run line. My two games yesterday. 11-4 my baseball totals on the season. Still have it in a winning season, but still a losing day. We'll move on today. Let's get into today's picks. Actually, wait. At Mr. Sean Higgs Twitter, give it a follow. YouTube channel is MLB Free Picks and Sean Higgs. Give both a follow. Sean Higgs channel because we do the live shows a lot on Tuesday or Wednesdays and Thursdays when there's baseball. So after Midday Money, I go to Sean Higgs. We go live for day action. So be sure to follow both if you haven't already. Now we'll talk about today's MLB. Now these were from last night. Lines could have changed. Apologies to that. I put them in ahead of time, even though I didn't do a show, but I didn't switch them. I should have because I was doing a prop and then we had a freeze and I had to re-enter everything, but I just wrote them down. I didn't even look at the new numbers. So apologies if they're a little off if they moved. Mets under 8.5, Rays plus 115, Reds over 9. Again, 20 and 25 plus $2. Player props 22 and 26 plus 1060. Cabrera. Of course, I didn't do Cabrera yesterday, and the guy delivers. Doubleheader, anyone get involved in. Today, I'll come back on my guy. Plus 205. No NHL, no NBA. Wrapping up a regular season in the NBA. We will stay away from that like we have basically this whole week with NBA. Not really loving NBA stuff. That being said, we do have playoffs starting this week. And right off the bat, my guy T Money tweets at me this morning. He's like, I guess Denver stinks too since the Spurs beat Denver because I get on him because he thinks the Lakers are going to win a championship game. He thinks they're great. And I was like, well, you guys lost to the Spurs. How good are you? So even though I've been saying all week you don't bet NBA favorites laying double digits on the road, I've been saying that all year. To do it in the last couple of games, I don't know what he's trying to prove. He proved my point that you take the Spurs or any other double-digit dog at this time of year, and why you don't bet the NBA. Come on, T Money, what are you doing, the fella? We know the Lakers stink. They're not going to make it out of wherever they are. Are they in the playing game right now? Where are the Lakers in the playoffs? Nope, they're in. They're in the 8th seed, so they're not as bad as Golden State or the Kings. But can they get pushed back if they lose today to New Orleans? Anyway, let's get to the comments and see how things are going here. A lot of comments. Speaking of my guy, here he is, T Money. Right off the bat's coming in, T Money. On the Brew Crew today, reverse roll line for a few pennies. So we got the Brewers versus the O's, Ray versus Bernsey. I don't hate this, right? You're facing your old ace. You kind of know him. Although I thought the O's would be able to hit their ex prospect yesterday. Didn't get there. I don't hate this. Going for a big, better payday, big payday probably, right? 10-team round robin NBA, all dogs money line. I'm joining the donation line today. I, I don't hate this. All right. I mean, I understand. Like, you take all the dogs today. Sure. Why not? Celtics playing their last game at home, right? Last regular season game. Do they want to win one for the Gipper? Like, it's kind of like college basketball. You figure last home games teams want to win. Uh, Fans don't get to see them. But this is the Celtics. I prefer an over in that game, but you want to take Washington on a money line? Like, I don't hate it. I don't hate taking. I mean, Cleveland 14.5 point favorite, Pacers 14 point favorite, Heat 16 point favorite, Knicks 13 point favorite, Sixers 16 point favorite, Denver on the road 13. Like, again, Denver. Be shocked if Denver. I don't know. I say they're going to mail it in here, right? Bad loss to the Spurs. I mean, OKC, Minnesota, and Denver all tied for the top spot here. OKC laying 20, laying 20 to Dallas, laying 20 to Dallas. Right? Who's Dallas playing? Like, why? And here's Dallas as a 6th seed. If they win and the Clippers lose, won't they move to the 5 seed? When you want, when you want to go from 5 to 4 rather for home seed for home court. That's why screw the NBA, bro. Screw the NBA last game of the year. You freaking betting this. Dana's in the house. Good to see you. King D's. I'm good. How you been, fella? Been a couple days. Michael Mata. Happy Sunday from Michael A. Showing that party and drinking the 40s. Yeah. It had a big. It wasn't a 40. It was a big giant blue agave Cuero. I did a couple shots, but it was just late night. Zach on to record a win plus 140. That's my guy. You want to go plus 140 with Zach? I don't hate it. Better than laying 160. I'm not a Miklos guy. So you want to go Gallon? Sure. Sure. Like this. How did you go yesterday? You called that Yankees doubleheader. Great job. Yeah. Well, I gave the recap, Mike. So I gave Yankees doubleheader swept. Detroit lost their doubleheader. I was expecting that. I was thinking at worst we split. We did end up splitting. It would have been nice to get a Detroit win in one of those games. But 3 and 4 in the video, 1 and 2 on the sites. Michael B's in the house. Michael A says Braves bat disappeared on me yesterday. Yeah, no Brave bats yesterday. Crazy. I come in here with the run line on the Braves. Loser. 3 and 4 in the video. Moneyline Markel asked me if I like Nestor Cortez and the Yankees today. You know what? The Yanks are playing way better than I thought they'd be. Do I want to get in front of the Yanks? Not particularly. I mean, I really lay in 120. Why not take them? They're 12 and 3. Who saw that coming? I didn't see that coming. I've been killing the Yanks with their pitching. Bunch of bad hitters, bunch of DHs. How about a Yanks? Again, 120 is worth it, Markel. You want to take Yanks minus 120 today? I'm not going to say no. Like I said, made a live bet on Dodgers team total after 2 innings for 3.5. Never in doubt. The Michael A. The Mr. Numbers over 3.5 at bats for the Dodgers are now 16-1 on the season. By the way, even though you're laying $2 every game. Michael B had a great Saturday with the Brewers and the Giants. I did lose the first 5 under. Had a great UFC. Though never betting against Pereira again. That guy's a monster. Again, UFC, not for me. Ran back Braves team total over 4.5 today. Figure they could rebound versus Luzardo. Luzardo's been terrible. And I like Luzardo. But, hey, man, Braves do score. Jesse Schul's popping in. He's on vacation. Yeah, we missed you Friday. It started out a little slow, the show. But, yeah, you got to come back. You're off next week, too, as well, I hear, huh? I think we got, I think Doug might be filling in next week. Dana says, Fraley Ribby, plus 155. I like it. 155 is good numbers. T.Y. says, no, aren't beating anything but New Orleans aren't beating anything but a tissue box, he says. Who beats a tissue box? So New Orleans is favored here over the Lakers. I'm shocked. The Lakers are somehow 12 games over 500. How'd that happen? I'm trying to click on their schedule here for Hollywood, and I'm on the wrong mouse because I'm always on the mute in case I have to sneeze here. I the Lakers somehow, some way, 10 games over 500. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I can't wait till the Lakers get eliminated. Although you're a fan of the fixed and rigged league, Team Money. They're gonna do everything they can to get Lobozo to the finals. Michael B. If I had an NBA play day, it would be the Lakers money line versus the Pellies. Pelicans coming back off a road trip, back-to-back big wings where they shot the lights out from three. Did not bet it, but it's all right. So that's why But again, with this is New Orleans is in the sixth spot. The Lakers are in the eight. I guess obviously the Lakers are playing because they don't want a play-in game, right? You don't want to go to the 9-10 game. But if you're the Pellies, do you want to be the 6 seed, or if you win, you can go to the 5 seed and move up a game? Dallas is a 20-point underdog today. I'm guessing they're not playing anybody. Again, the whole NBA nonsense. It's a playing game. You win this, you play this lower seed. And I don't follow this crap. It's terrible. It's a terrible league. It's a joke right now. Just go back to the old days, and that's it. I don't know why you have to. We had to make a play-in round because that's the only way you can get LeBron in the playoffs. I mean, again, how many times has this Laker team been in the play-in? What is this about? Like, how does New Orleans want to win today? Hi, let's be the 6 seed or let's be the 7 seed. Or the 5 seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Phoenix wins, they lose, they could go behind Phoenix. Right? Phoenix is a game behind them. And granted, they're playing Minnesota, who, again, Oklahoma, Minnesota, Denver are all tied. They all have home court right now, but who wants to have the home court throughout? Nice. Again, NBA. Davis is in the house. Minnesota win basketball today. He likes the T-Wolves today. I guess T-Wolves money line, right? It's laying 1.5 against Suns. Again, both teams probably want to win. Manuel Markel's on the Blazers first half. Where is Portland? I can't. Portland first half. 17.0 Sacramento. What do we guys? What? Yeah, this is it's NBA last day of the regular season. We have a 17, a 10, 9.5, 10 for Golden State, basically a 20 for OKC, a 16 for Philly, double digits on the road for Denver. Knicks a big fave. Pacers 2 touchdowns. Miami more than 2 touchdowns. Cleveland 2 touchdowns. Boston basically a 10-point fave. But yeah, let's run to bet the NBA today because it's so easy.
Stop it. Get some help.
What are we doing? What are you thinking about doing? Stop. Michael A says Braves team total still a 4.5 -1. Thought you would have went up by now. Should I be nervous? I like that Braves lineup, right? We cashed 5 out of 6 player prop Ruby props on them the other day. They can hit, although we're still seeing the low number because it's. I don't know why. I say take it. You've been taking it. We've had it here in the chat multiple times. I go with it. I know they lost yesterday with that. You got Lazardo hasn't pitched well. Why wouldn't you take it? Angels money line are first 5 against the Sox. Finally catching a break. Why? I'm just trying to think why we love the Sox here. Anderson's pitched well. Excuse me, not the Sox, so the Angels. I'll probably go first five. I mean, Anderson's pitched good, but again, for me, this isn't a game that I bet or will bet. Like we says, match game does not mean anything because the Clippers hold the tiebreaker. Clippers hold the tiebreaker over okay, but if they hold the tie, but here's the thing: if they win and the Clippers lose, wouldn't that move the Clippers to 6 and Dallas to 5? Because they'll pick up a game on the Clippers. No, the Clippers are Dallas 50-31. Clippers 51-31. Okay, never mind. You're right. That makes sense because they'll both be 51-31. Got it. Got it. Got it. I'm thinking. I see the game back. Thinking if they pick up a game, they would move ahead of the Clippers if the Clippers lost. They don't have identical records. You're right. You're right, Michael. Good point. Good point there. Let's see what the other one is for New Orleans as well. New Orleans is sitting at 49-32. So, how about if New Orleans can tie Dallas though? So I guess Dallas has the tiebreaker over. That's the thing. Like you see these games 5, 6, 7, 8 back. Then you got to go records and then tiebreakers. I don't know who's ahead in the tiebreaker. I'm guessing OKC is number one in tiebreaker because they're the 1 seed right now. But you're right. Tiebreaker wise, I don't know who has head-to-heads over who. Because New Orleans wins, they got the same record as Dallas. But did Dallas beat them during the regular season? That would fetch them ahead. That would push them ahead. Probably, which is why I'm guessing they're sitting there ready to be 20-point dogs. Too much. I mean, way too much. That's a crazy chart to go out. Nate says, I'm on the Reds and Royals today. Cole Raggins. You know we like Raggins, yes. And the Reds here versus Soroka. Sure. Take that over as well. Nick Nancy in the house. Hey, Higgs. Taking all the dogs in the NBA. I don't mind taking all dogs in the NBA. I mean, we have like, what do we have? 8 huge double-digit dogs? I saw somewhere where like favorites on the last day of the regular season last year were like 15-1 or something ridiculous for the NBA. This is just the if you're gonna have teams come in here and win games like 115 to like 88 because nobody plays, I mean, like terrible. This is why, Nick. I mean, I lean dogs because I'm a dog player and I like my dogs. But this is why I said all week, no NBA. I mean, we saw big double-digit faves lose all week long on the road. Denver, double-digit fave loser. I mean, the Magic were double-digit fave loser the other day on the road. Well, why? I just, to me, there's no reason. There's no reason. I got playoffs starting in a couple days. I'll wait for the playoffs to start. Right? We got playoffs coming up in a couple days. Going to come in and play 10 double-digit faves or dogs. Truth says the Twins scored 7 unearned runs at the top of the 12th yesterday. Yeah, kind of hurt. A little frustrating for a Tiger backer. More frustrating. Imagine having the under in that game. Oh, my goodness. Player prop says Pitt Philly under 8.5 today with our guy Keller and Wheeler. Keller's been giving up some runs. Oakland and the Natties under 8.5. I could do under any Oakland game, sure. Gleber under 1.5 bases. Oh, player prop going against Gleber. Although he has not been hitting well, so I don't hate it. I know it's not terrible, but you know me, minus 145. No, thank you. Jesse's go back up. Okay. Ross said you were not in on Friday. Mookie's on fire this year. Any shot you picked him as MVP? No MVP future on Mookie. Didn't do any MVP futures. Corbin Burns at the Brewers for the run line. See, like Burnsy at home here versus old squad. I don't know. Like T Money said, he's going to take the Brewers on a reverse run line, thinking they get their old teammate. It's a no play for me. It's a no play for me. I was disappointed that the Orioles couldn't get it done yesterday versus an old prospect. So they always didn't get it done yesterday. That's a pass there. Brew Crew plus 185. I mean, that's a big number. Like that's almost on. You want to take a plus 185, just because they know the pitcher. I might come in and take this. I'm seeing a 195. I might come in and take the Bruker today, 195. But now Markel liking the Lakers tonight. You keep the Lakers. How did Lakers get 12 games over 500? Largest free throw disparity in history, basically. League loves LeBron. Lakers money line. A lot of Laker love. That is 3 people on the Lakers, maybe more so far in the chat, which means I probably got to come in on the Pelicans today. Anytime we see the Fakers get eliminated, it's a good day, Higgy. Yes, the Lakers are terrible. Need a solid bet. Lost baseball yesterday. Solid bet baseball. We got. I think again, Nick. I don't come in just like one game. Like, oh, we gotta just unload on this one. This is what I love the most. Like, I want to play the Brewers here. Like I said, I see plus 195. I'll take a shot on Brewers plus 195. They can win. They won yesterday. I know Burns is really well. It's his old teammates. I get it. I don't know. 195's kind of worth it to me. Yanks, it's a short number 120. Looks a little low. They're playing real well. I know it's tough to sweep. It is. I said that yesterday with these double headers, but uh, why wouldn't I lay a 120? Short number. I can do that. I can do that. Raggins, another guy. Lay a short number. Sure. I mean, you either have to go, and I say this all the time for a lot of sports. You're either going all in on 3, 4, 5 more games sometimes. And for me, you gotta go a little smaller unit size. I throw a lot of games out there. But just to say this is the one I'm gonna pound, I don't and sometimes I say I really like this more than the others, but I really don't go crazy up in unit sizes because I'm gonna have 1,000, 1,200 baseball games bet. Gallon's a short number. I like Gallon. I don't like Mikolos. I don't like St. Louis. I mean, that's about it. Diamondbacks, Yankees. You want to do the Reds and the Reds over. I don't like Soroka. I'll stay away from the Texas game. Hawes in the house. Might jump on Rangers over Strosa. I just probably stay away from this one. I get it. The Astros have some problems, folks. Win yesterday, but they are not scoring minus 16 on run differential. The bullpen is not good. The starting pitcher is not all that well. You got a pitching edge, I think, with Evaldi. Like we said, I got no plan aside for the Giants. I have no idea what to expect from Snell. I mean, if they're really going to give a plus 270 for the Ribby, I got to take it. I agree. I put the Rays here in the chat because Snell, the last 2 years, early in the season, his numbers are bad. Bad numbers. Go look them up. They're bad. Groove says, screw these NBA lines. Let's make money on first baskets to call it a day. Here we go. Stop sweating for 3 hours. Franz Wagner, first basket, Orlando. Hawks, Deontay Murray, first basket. 7-1 odds. Andrew Wiggins for Golden State is a 550. Groovy loves the first baskets. King D says, NBA gives me WWE vibes. It's terrible. It's just a terrible product. Clippers and Magic are locked into 4-5. If New Orleans loses and Suns win, the Suns get the 6. Pelicans go to 7. Lakers win, they get the 8 seed. Lose, they end up in a 10. Lots of moving parts. 6. Exactly. I look at those numbers. I'm like, why? No. NBA. Here we go. Besides, I'm 45 and 38 in the chat. That's not bad. Plus 345. People say that's terrible. That's fine. I don't know. Again, I can't get people to the like button. Why would I expect you to think that winning money in the NBA is bad percentage wise? On the sites, 29 and 23, 28 and 18. So two sites a little different because the one site sometimes doesn't have the lines up overnight when I put them out. So I miss them in the mornings. But it is what it is. I had a winning basketball season. I'm not running to bet this when I got playoffs, when everybody's going to play. Live betting show today? No, not. I mean, no, not on a Sunday. Midweek. I'm a midweek show. We do that because then we can do some. There's not much going on midweek on a Wednesday, Thursday. You can crack open some baseball cards, player prop. A lot of stuff. Groovy says Murray misses a shot, throw a few bones on Indiana first basket. Siakam, old swaggy P plus 550, says Groovy. Brian Smith has got to roll Orioles team total over 4.5. You think they're going to hit Ray, huh? Ray's pitched. I mean, again, early, a couple starts. These guys, it's tough to be like, wow, he's awesome. He has not been bad. 11 innings, 12 hits. O's were held down yesterday, though. And I do like the Orioles lineup. Nice, a lot of young guys in there, but I don't know. 195 to me seems like a big number to lay with Baltimore. Oh, Mr. Hill's in the chat. Good to see you. St. Louis, we're going on the ice with the Blues. Yankee game under. Any Cleveland game I could get behind an under. Orioles game over. Orioles game over. Interesting. Twins and Tigers over with Bailey Ober or barely over. Should we call him barely over when he has a 12.8 ERA? And Flannery. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we could do an over in that game. I don't mind. I see a Flannery out there. Sure. Dodgers game over with Darvish and the Big Maple. All right. That's an interesting take there. And I would think under a little bit in that game. I know the Dodgers are an over kind of club, but to me, the Padres and Darvish, I want to lean under. Darvish, I think, has good numbers versus LA. Rockies over versus who's that? Barrios on the hill today? Kyle Freeland. What's up with this Toronto team? I mean, geez. I mean, you got the win yesterday. How about the game before that? Rockies minus basically 30 runs, 29 runs. Oh my goodness. I don't hate that. Freeland should give up runs. The Jays lineup, I like it. But this team, if they're not in second or third place, break it up in July. Break it up. Brian Smith says, how about Brewers over 3.5? They fit the ball like madman. I'd rather go 3.5 to 4.5. Although I think the Brewers, I want to take the Brewers today. Plus 3.5. I mean, it's 195, 3.5 runs. I think they hit Burns. I don't hate it. Is it juicy this one, or is that just a regular minus 110, 120? Yelk's not in the lineup for the Brew Crew today. Interesting. Oh, I mean, I'm not a big yelly guy. Reds team total over absolutely versus Soroka. I got crushed this NBA season, and now it's over. Well, that's what happens when you just want to bet the Lakers all the time, and you want to fade Denver, the best team in the league. What do you think's going to happen? You like the Suns, the Lakers, and the Warriors. I'm shocked you had a losing season, T-Money. Smoke and Mirrors, 3 packs of mayo was fabulous. Did Dave send you the picture? Smoke and Mirrors. I got them. I cracked open one of them the other day, just eating it right out with a spoon. Just eating out of my desk. Like my next video, just be me eating mayonnaise. Smoke and Mirrors. Michael says that for those who will be brave the NBA card today, fair warning. Weird things happen on Sundays in the NBA. I mean, I just ran down. We have teams favored by 20, 17, 16, 2 touchdowns, 14 here and there. Let's watch some baseball today. Throw some stuff on a grill and get some sun instead of watching NBA. Wait till 10 o'clock tonight, or I was gonna say open up the paper tomorrow, and people even get papers. Get the matchups tomorrow for the playoffs. Cubbies team total against Castillo, who's been bad. You want to go 3.5? I don't hate it. I thought about a Suzuki Ribby prop today. He's been tearing it up for them. Groovy says Bobby Wood rookie cards more exciting than yeah, Bobby Wood Jr. is pretty good. Not as good as Pound and Sports Joe Adele rookie cards, but yeah, Bobby Witt. I like Bobby Witt. Michael B says Brewers plus a 1.5 might be a better play than the money line. Brewers have covered the run line and rode underdogs in 16 straight. I like that. That's a nice little number there. We caught that the other day. We were talking about doing a money line with the A's against Detroit in that spot. We're like, it's tough. Hold your nose, take a bad play, but the run line did come in. Maybe that's a better option. Brewers run line minus 110. I don't mind. I'd rather lose the 110, getting a run and a half if it's 4-2 or something like that. I don't hate that. Michael, I said, expect the Blue Jays fire at the deadline. I totally agree. It's at this point, uh, are you gonna like? Why not try to trade Vladdy? You gonna pay this guy 30 mil? I try to trade him. I called the Angels up. Hey fellas, you want Vlad? Yeah, he had his old man out there. Davis coming in. I love it. Omaha Storm Chasers in, in minor league baseball. Sugarland got it done for this guy the other 2 days. Davis is the minor league baseball champion. Good work, Davis. Smoke mirrors. He did send it. Yeah, I was like, send this to Smoke and Mirrors. He sent it. I said, why did he send it to me? He goes, oh, I don't know why. I said, I would have left. I would have ordered it. You should have sent me a link. You could have got a. Do you have a? Are you an affiliate to the Mayo people? Michael, like Jays have only scored 56 runs in 15 games. Terrible. That I like that offense. I like uh, Kirk and Varsho, and I'm not a big Springer guy, but it's a lineup that should score runs, and it doesn't. And as good as I like the pitching, I like Gaspin, I like Barrios. I mean, Kikuchi's yeah, whatever. Any team would take Kikuchi. You need a lot of pitching. I know Manoa's been terrible. He had a great year, and then what the heck happened to the guy? Holy cow! Vlad Jr. disappointment. Yeah, he's a all or nothing kind of cat. I don't want to sign him, and they could get upset in Toronto. If I'm Toronto, why to be mediocre? I don't get it. Groover says, be careful with the over Orioles team total. Orioles couldn't hit the Brewers pitcher last time. Yeah, I just the Brewers have a nice little pitching. I don't want to say they're like giant esque because I think the Giants do a great job, like taking pitchers and refurbishing them. Like Alex Wood and DeScaffoline and who's the other Alex they had out there? Someone else. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But the Brew Crews, Freddie Peralta comes in, turns into a gem. Obviously Woodruff and Burns are really good pitchers when Burns was with them. Ray's having a nice run. Wade Miley came out of nowhere over there and had some good, good starts. It's crazy. Nasty Nate's in house, aka Mr. Trifecta with the OJ emoji. Celtics second quarter. Celtics in the second quarter. Probably better than laying Celtics for the game. What's the second quarter? I don't even know. Celtics second quarter? All right. Michael B says, remember when Vlad lost all that weight and was MVP candidate? He seems like one of those guys who could be an all-time great, but is happy with just being an all-star. He he had the monster year, fell back. I don't know. I don't know what to think about the Jays. I like the Jays. And I have a Jays plus 440 because I thought, it's kind of like you got to like poop or get off the pot kind of stuff with them. But this is, hi, it's time to go. You're not in at least third place. I'm going to say probably second place. Trade away. You don't think you get assets? You don't think some team's going to want Gaussman or Bissett or even Barrios? Any of these bats? The way these pitchers are going down left and right, you don't think you're going to be? You would get a boatload of something, even for Kikuchi. You would get some. These pitchers are falling apart. You don't think the Astros want somebody on this team? I wouldn't be shocked if the Astros go get like Barrios or Bissett off of the Jays at some point. But again, the Astros don't really have much capital in the minors, though. You got to see. I don't know what the Toronto salaries like. Like, what kind of big salary could they dump on the Stros, even though the Stros don't want to take salary? Mike Lee says, took the Cubbies over 3.5. I'll take 3.5 plus money. I think it's worth it. Castillo's really good, but he's not pitching really well. Cincy minus 150F versus Soroka. Sure. No Masters bets. No truth. No Masters. I did not. I mini golf. Chadwick Beach, baby. We'll go Chadwick mini golf on 35 North. That's it. And then I'll go across the street to the Wawa and make my own little milkshake in a little machine over there. That's it. Mini golf for me. Michael B. How bad is Trevor Williams for the Nats at Oxford as a 150 fade versus the Ace? I mean, I, is it wrong though? I almost want to take the Nats here because how I just can't justify laying a 150. I don't care how bad the Nats pitcher is. Uh, both. I mean, these teams are 6-8 and 6-9. It's not like one's got one win or one's 1-13 and the other one's 10-0. 150, no thank you. And it's gone up too. It was just like 125 overnight. I mean, again, I'm moving, ragging. I might actually come in and take the Yanks here a little bit. That Brewer run line is enticing. Scheffler minus 125 to win the Masters. Everybody likes Scotty Scheffler. Don't know anything about golf. No, thank you. I don't pretend to know golf. MMA stuff, soccer. I stick to what I know, sort of know, whatever you want to say about MLB and football and hoops and stuff like that. This other stuff, I don't bet it. People do. I I don't know. It's hard just winning in things I've been doing my whole life. I'm not gonna. I know you should learn new tricks as an old dog, but I'll stay away from golf. Same with the MMA and soccer, tennis. Please put your picks in it. I say it all the time. The MMA's, UFC, whatever. Put your picks in. You got soccer? Put them in the chat. Share away. College baseball. I got a player prop comes in college baseball. Thank you. Davis has been putting some winners out here. He's been on that Sugarland roll for minor league baseball. Excellent. If you are a golf fanatic, I don't. People bet NASCAR. Put them in the chat, but don't lie after the fact. Come in, say win, says lose. I'm not gonna. I can't follow 9 million picks in the chat. But please share because I don't do that. I'm out, Higgy, says Mike A. Getting ready for a couple beers, watching the fight in Phillies versus Mitch Keller. Late my mind tonight. Yeah, I'll be back tonight. Last night it couldn't have been. It was too late. No, thank you. Cassis got a homer yesterday. You know, I think I said I liked his Ribby prop somebody bought up. And who's that? I think Mike, was that Mike POD came in with the Cassis Ribby prop, or did he have the homer prop yesterday? I'm all for it. Was a plus, I think it was a plus 155, plus 165. Sign me up for any of those 4, 5, 6 hitters getting those kind of numbers. And you know, I love my 7, 8, 9 guys at 2-1, especially the 8 spot. I mean, if you're on a team that has guys on base, I will gladly take every single day 7, 8, 9 sometimes. I got Cabrera today, but you're gonna give me 7, 8 guys like on the Braves getting plus 205 ribbies. I mean, 165 out of the cleanup spot. You gotta take it. But just gotta be consistent. Mike A says, good luck, Higgy, and everybody catch you all tonight. I'll be back tonight with late night money. Maybe a little before midnight. We'll see while the lines are up, stuff like that. Definitely some NBA talk for the NBA lovers with the playoffs here. Hoss has just took Yankees for the sweep today. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the number's a little short. I don't care. Take them. Arkansas today, says Davis. Minus 190. The Razorbacks of Arkansas. 190 is a big number, Davis. You know I don't like that. Not a huge 190 guy. Michael B. Have a good one, Sean. Bet the Brewers on the run line. I can afford a ribby. Keep it. It's simple. I can afford a ribby. The guy's batting 300. He's batting cleanup. He's getting $2 plus 225 for RBI. Hey, Mr. Hill's coming in. Foul language about the NBA. I mean, and I don't like to disparage the NBA, but you've been here for a while, Mr. You know how I feel about the NBA. I dabbled in it during the regular season. Not a lot of games. Not only in the midday money show, but even on the sites and for my personal betting, I don't like to. It's just guys are out. I got a life. Yeah, games are important. I'm not sitting around waiting for some guy to decide if he wants to play tonight or who's playing. I know in a week everybody's going to want to suit up to play. So Moose is in the house. Good to see you, Tommy. Going light early on the Atlanta Hawks game over 241 thoughts. I know. No betting allowed. No betting allowed. No betting allowed. I, on the flip side of this, sure, Pacers are a monster fave. If Atlanta comes up, it's going to be an up and down tempo. Why doesn't this game go 136, 130? But I can't. Uh, Sorry for the potty, man. That's all right. You know me. I try to keep it a little clean. People listen to podcasts. They know you don't have to come in and hear a bunch of crazy F bombs being dropped. Irvine minus 160. Here we go. See, now Davis getting out of control. We got a minus 190. Arkansas 160 in Cal Irvine. The Anteaters. Groovy says Jazz Chisholm in baseball. Miami loves hitting against Charlie Morton. He's hitting fourth today. Ribby prop. I can't. I have a Marlin future. The offense to me. Okay, they won yesterday. We'll give them a little golf clap. I can't. That's not a team I want to bet on. Getting in on bad teams and even taking a ribby prop on a team that's not playing well. I can't do it. They're 3-12. They're 3-12. No, no. That is a no. No. King D's hitting the later, bro. King D, he didn't even throw in a baseball game today. What do you got today? First five somewhere and under? What do you got? Have a good one, King D. Good to see you. All right, so I got the Mets under here 8.5. Rays 115. Reds over 9. Again, these are from last night, and I didn't end up switching them this morning, so I apologize for that. I was planning on doing a show. It was a late night. Didn't get until late, even after late. Would have been like super late night money. Could have been early morning money. So if they've moved a little bit, I do apologize. I usually try to give an update number if I do it in the morning, but I didn't switch it today, so sorry. It happens. Player props is a nice simple day today in baseball. Going big in college baseball. Oh my goodness. T-Mike says, I'm going to the alphabet store so I can make some margaritas. Margaritas? Is that what you're doing? I need something to be able to. I'll need something to be able to stand watching some NBA today. You're gonna watch NBA today? Oh, T-Money. Margaritas on the rocks, sugar and salt. There you go. I'm a frozen margarita guy. T-Wolves going to demolish the Suns, says B-Hawk. You think they should. You're playing for a 1 seed. And I like the Wolves. I said beginning of the year, Wolves were my team to come out of the West. And everybody was high on Denver. Some people think Denver's bad, and on the Lakers, the Suns, and Golden State were better. I wanted to go Wolves just because I thought they kind of took a little step forward last year. Now it's kind of time to go to the conference finals this year. So I'm a Wolves fan. The last day of the NBA. It's not the last day of the NBA. It's the last day of the regular season, which is a garbage day of the regular season because you got you got 10 teams. It's more than 12 point, 10, 12, 14, 17, 19 point favorites today. Come on. Kidney says, honestly, I haven't looked at the lines. I've been on my Madden franchise. Oh, Madden franchise. I get it. Have fun. It's nothing wrong with having fun. I did the MLB franchise when it came out. I did it I was up for a couple nights doing it, and then I stopped. I forgot to save it. I messed up. I lost everything, so I got to start over again. But I just see. I build my son's up there rebuilding teams and trading guys. That's what I like to do. I want to come in and just trade everybody and try to build something. Everyone's on the Suns. T was going to smash this B-Hawk. A lot of Suns. No one even said the Suns in here today. Thomas is going against the road gambling, going with my heart and taking the Mets today. Oh boy, against Cole Rag. You know I like Ragamuffin. Rags is my guy. Davis says OKC Thunder get 1 seed, beat Dallas. Yeah, they're 20-point favorites today. So we're not taking them on the money line. They should win. It's that simple. I mean, they're 20-point favorites. And honestly, I think if you're looking for like a dark horse team in the West to take, like Dallas would be that team to take. I mean, Luca's awesome, and you saw Kyrie in the LeBron finals. The guy could win you a championship by himself. So I think they're a dangerous team, but they're getting 20 today. So yeah, Thunder. Do you want to do some crazy? T Money's doing a huge round robin of all the dogs today. Money line. Like you want to be a sicko and take all the double digit favorites out of money line parlay. Uh, kind of took this weekend off. Wife asked me, "Baby, what are you playing today?" I said, "No, that's her part time job telling me." Yeah, hang out with the wife and kids. So I do that sometimes. Groovy says UFL football St. Louis line movement. Give me St. Louis -3 in the UFL. Groovy. Red team total over. Yes. Fade Soroka. Absolutely. I like the over. Over's 9. Go over. Yankee game under. Right. He says, Mr. Hill's like, get the pen out. I love it. I love it. Reds team total over. What's the Reds team total? I need a total. Is it 4.5 or 5.5? And New York Yankees under. What is that? 8.5 for them as well. I see a 9. I see a 9 for the Yanks. I see an 8.5 and a 9. I'll give you the 9. Can you? It's so real. Yeah. Listen, I like doing the franchises. It's fun. It's fun. I told you, I have the out of the park baseball on my desktop here, and I love going. When I started like 1984, and I health up all the guys who got hurt: Eric Davis, Donnie Baseball, Straw, uh, or Hershiser, or Madeline, anybody. And I like to run it. UFL is not 100 gambler. No, I did not. I did not hit the 1-800 gambler for UFL. I hit it for the NBA today. The 1-800 gambler came out for NFL. Did not come out for, or came out for NBA, not the UFL. The 1-800 gambler clip. That was for betting the NBA today. Yeah, MLB the show. I don't play it. I just sim it. Uh, like my son's, he's got like a whole player he made himself. He's like, I'm hitting 640 in the minors with 70 homers. He made a guy in the minors. He hit 61 homers. He drove in 87 runs. I said, your team is terrible. Yeah, the wife comment. Yes, I, you gotta the wives. Trust me. Yeah, I enjoy this Sims and trying to build a franchise, whether it's on Madden or in the MLB. I don't do I don't do the NBA one. I don't do it. Although during like COVID, I had the NBA one, and I took the Nets and I made a monster net squad. I somehow had a well, that was when they had Kyrie and Durant, so I can go from there and trade guys. It was a really good team, and a really good team. Boston Red Sox -130 today over the Angels. I have no real thought on this game, David. Someone liked the Angels with Anderson, who's pitched well. I like Bello as a pitcher, but this one does not grab me. I know it's the early game. Same with the Pirates Phillies. No thanks. If I'm, my early game would I like I said the Brook where I like the 195. Yelk is out. Whatever. Run line. I think Mike B pointed out they've covered 16 straight on the road plus 1.5. Might be worth a look. Might be worth a look there. Again, Rockies and Jay. I'm not looking to get involved in that game. Barrios. Royals. I like Raggins. Casey in the under. Sure. The Jays. I want to fade Snell early. All April, I'll fade Snell. He's off one start. Nothing. No spring training. No tune-up games. Nothing. In the last 2 years, early, not good. Not good. The Tigers over. I'll give you the whole Marcos Minute rundown here for baseball. The Tigers over. It's Flannery. Sure. Barely over. Sure. Go over. Braves Marlin. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do like the Yanks. I would lean Rangers just because the Stros. Javier. What's Javi going? 5 innings. Then that bullpen comes in. Reds in the over for me there. I wanted. I'm telling you, I'm going to take the Nats plus one, whatever they are, plus money. I'm going to take the Nationals today. Zach Gallen on the hill versus Miklos, sure. Cubbies Mariners. Castillo's been bad. Someone mentioned Cubs team total over. Sure. And I like the Padres. I mean, I'm not the big maple, that guy. KD says, to Moose, he's worse than a few clients have. Hey, buddy, any plays yet? Houston Roughnecks in the UFL. Here we go. +3. Houston UFL. I got no UFL. Someone says St. Louis. Someone says Houston. Good luck in the UFL. Oh, King D, good stuff. Yeah, the wives. I love. She's like, oh, what are we doing today? Same thing I always do. Nothing. All right, I'm getting out of here. Almost an hour on a Sunday morning. Late night money tonight. Again, hit the like button on the way out. If you're on the Twitter world watching, Twitter fans or Twitter viewers or whoever, I don't know how to word the Twitter watchers. There's YouTube channels. There's Winning Free Picks. And there's Sean Higgs. I hope you subscribe to both. Please do if you haven't already. The Sean Higgs channel. A little more live stuff on Wednesday, Thursday day games. I do live stuff over there. Not on the Winning Free Pick channel. I don't know Winning Free Picks. It's not my channel. I put the videos on. That's what I do. Hope to see everybody tonight for some late night money. Well, maybe it's not late night. Maybe the lines come up. Maybe it'll be around. Maybe it might be a little earlier. Again, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll know. The little notification will come on like, hey, this show's starting at 10, starting at 11, starting at 12. We just don't know. We just don't know. Hope to see you. Good luck today.